Today we shall discuss about the time period when Ramayana may have been composed. The clue to this lies in the epic itself. In the Valmiki Ramayana, the astrological horoscope of Rama is described. It gives the position of the stars when Rama was born. Taking this into consideration, this date comes approximately some 5000 years before Christian era, which looks very unlikely because even the metal age itself started somewhere around 3000 BCE. So it can't be so late. 5000 BC is not very probable. The next clue lies from the literary style and the poetic style that is used in the Ramayana. Now, if you compare this with Rigveda, the Rigveda is using a different kind of Sanskrit and Ramayana has a different kind of Sanskrit. The Rigveda, Sanskrit in Rigveda is considered much older than the Sanskrit in Ramayana. And Rigveda is composed somewhere into 1200 BCE. So Ramayana could not have been much before that. And if you look into Ramayana, there's clearly the Rama is well versed in the Vedas. And even Bharata says that where there is no Rama, that land is like there is no Vedas there. So there is clearly mention of Vedas in the Ramayana. So Ramayana is later after the Vedic Vedas were composed. So now the next clue comes whether why there is none of the Ashoka inscriptions have anything related to Buddha, Ramayana. Even the Buddha and Mahavira also there is no Ramayana, but in Buddhist there is some Jataka tale, there is some Ramayana there. But during Buddha or Mahavira's time, it was not either very popular or it was not there, I think. So now, so if you then if you, the first instance where Ramayana is carved comes in the Brihut Stupa. That's a Buddhist stupa that is somewhere in Madhya Pradesh, which has a depiction of Ravana kidnapping Sita. Yeah, but interestingly, it is not the Pushpaka Vimana that is used. It is a chariot that is being used to kidnap Sita by Ravana. Then the Nagarjuna panels, somewhere in the 3rd century, also has some instance of where Bharata is speaking with Rama in the forest. So all this very clearly says that it is much before the 2nd century BCE. This Ramayana story was in very popular. It must have been very popular. And also in the Ramayana itself, there are instances of certain metals being used. That is the iron gates. The Lanka is supposed to be a very, very well developed city. It was having some iron grills, iron rails, it was there. And some weapons are being used which are made of iron like Gada and other things. And one very peculiar thing is the ring. The Hanuman gives Sita the ring. This ring is actually making of the ring and all must be much later. It can't be very much older than 1000 BCE. So, in conclusion, I would say that the Ramayana story must have been carried on as an oral tradition before the 2nd century BCE, and maybe it was written in Sanskrit during the Gupta period. Thank you.